saw the half of it.
Hello, everybody. You love Lisa. Welcome back. Part 2 of how to deal with suicidal thoughts. I promise y'all I will give it to y'all tonight. So here I am, part 2. I hope part 1 was very helpful to you guys, and I pray that part 2 blesses you guys as well. Here we go. Part 2 of how to deal with suicidal thoughts. Alrighty, y'all. So here are 7 tips for you guys. Things you can do if you're ever feeling suicidal. The first thing is talk with someone every day, preferably face to face, because having that interaction and being able to look at somebody while you're talking to them is very helpful, because that's a way where you can see if they really care about what you're going through and if they're really for you. Like I said in the previous one, it's important that you have people in your circle that are really there for you and that's really want to see the best for you, or see you get through this. There you go. See you get through this and have a positive outcome. So talk with someone face to face, preferably. Like I stated, the last time I had a suicidal ideation was last year, and I just had a serious panic attack. I started feeling suicidal. I called up a friend. She came over and sat with me, and then I was fine. So having that interaction, having that one-on-one interaction with someone is always helpful. Now, if you can't have someone get to you, or you can't get to someone, then call one of those hotlines or call somebody that you can sit on the phone with and talk to for a while. Number 2 is make a safety plan. Develop a set of steps that you can follow during suicidal crisis, and write down, have emergency contact numbers for when you're feeling suicidal, whether it's family, friends, doctors, therapists. Have a safety plan prepared just in case you may need it. 3, make a written schedule. Me, I'm the type of person that love to plan. My sister would talk about me because I would plan out my day, and now I see why I do it, because I feel like I don't want to get my day thrown off, and I feel like if I don't have a plan, then my mind may get to wondering because I'm so focused on what I need to do, what I or what I don't want to do, and then you start thinking about the things, all the negative things that you have going in your life, if that makes sense. So just make yourself a schedule, stick to it. Because if you stick to that schedule, then you can keep yourself busy, and then you won't think about all the negative things that you have going on in your life. That's basically what I'm trying to tell y'all as far as making a schedule. So have a written schedule, have your agenda. If you're off on weekends, like I'm off on weekends. So I try to plan ahead, like, okay, I'm gonna go get my nails done, then I'm gonna go here, then I'm gonna go here, because depression takes over whenever. Like, you can be happy one second, then you can be sad. So I try to keep myself busy. So I try to go ahead and plan my day so that my mind can't wander onto any negative thoughts, or any hurtful memories or anything like that. So I try to keep myself busy. 4, get out in the sun. Soak up some sun whenever you can. I know a lot of times during my lunchtime, I'm in the office pretty much all day unless I go see a client. I'm a social worker. And during my lunch after I eat, sometimes I like to just sit outside when the weather is nice. Like earlier this week, me and my coworker, after eating, or maybe last week, but whenever, me and my coworker, after we got done eating, we walked around, around the building a little bit. We sat outside one day and ate lunch because it was so nice. So try to get some sun. 5, exercise. Do what's best for you, though. If you're not used to working out, don't start trying to, okay, I'm going to work out for an hour today. No, start slow. Start at least 30 minutes and work out. I work out for an hour Tuesday through Thursday, because, like I said, I have a dance team, so that's my workout. And then when I come in, I still try to do like some squats or some crunches myself as well. So workout that's really healthy, that's really good, and that keeps your body moving and keep your mind off of other things. 6, make time for things that bring you joy. Um, whether it's reading, writing, cooking, watching movies, do something that makes you happy so that you can get your mind off of all this negative things. Basically, all these tips are trying to keep you busy so you won't have any negative thoughts, suicidal thoughts, so you won't have that breakdown. Um, Force yourself to make time for the things that you like to enjoy to do. Um, Now I'm doing my vlogs. I love to vlog, so it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm vlogging. Yes, I had a long day at work and I'm tired, but I have to force myself to do this because if I don't, one, I know it's people that's actually waiting to see my vlogs, and two, this is me being able to release everything that I've been through, and I know I can help someone. I also love to read, I also love to cook, and I love to dance. So I always try to make time to do the things that I love. The more time you use on, the more of your energy you use on doing things you love, the less energy you'll be using on your suicidal thoughts. And number seven, remember your personal goals. You may have always wanted to travel up to a particular place, need to read a specific book, own a pet, move to another place, learn a new hobby, volunteer, go back to school, or start a family. So write your goals down. This goes back to, I believe it was like my first or second vlog, is maybe get you a vision board. Do a vision board where you can write down your personal goals, or just write them down somewhere. Write a letter to yourself or something like that to see where you want to be within the next year or so. So write down your personal goals, a bucket list, whatever you want to call it, and start working on those goals so that you can continue to grow as a person. The more you work on your goals, the more happier you'll be with yourself, and then the less you'll be focused on your suicidal thoughts. Alrighty. So I have four things for you guys for things to avoid when you're having suicidal thoughts. The first one is being alone. Um, Being alone will make those suicidal thoughts worse. Trust me, that is not a great feeling being alone while you're feeling suicidal, because most likely you're gonna go through with it. Um, so try not to be alone. Like I said before, call a friend, family member. See if they can come over, call the crisis hotline, do whatever you need to do to make yourself around someone, or at least make you feel like you're around someone. Even if, like I said, if you can't get to someone or someone can't get to you, pick up the phone, because being alone is not good, because it's only going to make those feelings come stronger. Those thoughts are going to be stronger if you're alone. Two, like I stated before, stay away from drugs and alcohol. That's going to increase drugs and alcohol, increases depression. You're going to keep thinking about whatever it is you're going through that's making you feel suicidal. You're going to keep thinking about it. Drinking and drugs is not the problem. So stay away stay away from those when you're feeling suicidal, because it's just going to make it worse, and then you're going to act impulsively, and you don't want that to happen. Especially majority of the time, these thoughts is just temporary, it's nothing permanent. So stay away from drugs and alcohol. Three, doing things that makes you feel worse. Listening to sad music, and I have this bad. If I'm feeling depressed for some reason, I don't know why my dumb ass does this, but I will put on some music, and it'll be like the saddest music ever, and it just makes the whole situation worse. So stay away from those the little slow sad music. It probably ain't even a sad song. It just, because the melody is so slow, it's gonna make it worse because the melody is so slow. So stay away from sad music, looking at certain pictures. It could be a situation from a breakup that's making you depressed. Throw those pictures out. If you know you and that person are not going to get back together, burn them, rip them, throw them away. Don't look at it. Or it could be because you lost a family member. Try not to look at those pictures like right off the rip. Give yourself time to grieve that person, because by looking at them and knowing that they're no longer here, then that can make you depressed as well. And you could have suicidal thoughts because you're missing that person. Um, Reading old letters, visiting loved ones' graves is another way, especially if it's someone near and dear to you that passed away. Give yourself time before you go looking at old pictures and visiting their graves, because that's only going to make you sadder. That's only going to increase negative feelings at the moment, and then you may act on those suicidal thoughts because of your depression that you're feeling right now. So stay away from all that. Don't do anything or listen to anything that's going to make you feel worse. Number four is thinking about suicide and other negative thoughts. Try not to become so preoccupied with all the suicidal thoughts that you're feeling, any negativity that you have going on in your mind. Try not to keep yourself preoccupied with that. Try to keep that as far away from you as possible, because if you're continuously thinking about all these negative thoughts and all of these suicidal thoughts, then that's only going to make them stronger. So continue to dwell on that, it's gonna make those suicidal thoughts stronger. And you want to try to get these suicidal thoughts as the least amount as of power as possible. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. Don't let these thoughts take over you. And the purpose of this is to learn how to become stronger in this, because yes, it's hard, especially if you really recently just been diagnosed with depression, or you're recently just going through this. This is to help you get through it. So you want to try to give that as much, you want to try to do all the positive things to keep that type of attention away from you, or try to keep all those thoughts away from you. That's what I'm trying to say. Keep all those thoughts away from you. So give yourself a break. When you feel like you're starting to feel suicidal, do some of those tips that I told you as far as to do. Doing something you love, managing your goals, or writing down your goals, exercise, and try to do some of those positive, and don't focus on those negatives, because you don't want to continuously to keep wrap your mind around all the negativity, because then that's going to make you depressed, and it's going to make you sad, and it's going to make you angry, or whatever emotions you may feel, and that's where the suicidal thoughts will come in. So you want to avoid everything that I just told you about. Focus on everything that I told you to focus on, and then you'll be straight. This is part 2 for how to deal with suicidal thoughts. We will have the third and final part on tomorrow. It's going to be on steps to recovery. So I hope this so far is very helpful to you guys. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to doing vlogs, so I say a lot because I get a little nervous, but just bear with me. I'm going to get better and better as the time goes. But I hope this is very helpful for you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow with part 3.